Hey everyone, and Merry Christmas! It is finally time to open up your gifts in Lumber Tycoon 2. The first gift is a delicious pink present of bubbly fun, which opens up into the bubble gum ball. And this ball works just like all of the other numbered balls that we've had in Lumber Tycoon 2, wherein there's a number on one of its faces that corresponds to the order in which that ball was opened. So let me know what numbered ball you got down in the comments down below, and we'll see who got the lowest. Alright, the next gift we have is the wobbly gift of doom and despair, which opens up into the Knobble Knobble. And the Knobble Knobble works just like all of the other wobble heads in the game, where it has a large counterweight preventing it from flipping over, and it can also be placed on a car's hitch. However, the Knobble Knobble is different from the other wobble head gifts because of its face design, featuring two X's where the eyes are meant to be. Next up, we have the individualistic gift, which opens up into the self-portrait. And when unboxing this gift, it will actually put an image of your avatar onto the painting, along with a randomized background. And you can actually transfer this painting to someone else's base, and it will save as your image. And this is going to be just amazing for YouTube signatures, for just collecting images of your friends. There's so many use cases for this painting, and it's quite awesome. Also, a more subtle use of this painting is that it is a perfect 5x5, which means that you can turn it over and use its texture on the back for building. And I'd imagine that this is also going to be super useful as it provides a metal texture to builders. Next up, we have the hasty gift of refined refinement, which opens up into the refined axe. And at first you might notice that this axe does no damage to trees, and you might think it's just a troll. However, that is not the case. See, the refined axe can only chop planks, which means that you must sawmill your trees first in order to use this axe. On planks though, the refined axe has an insanely high DPS of 20, which is almost 4 times that of the Manny axe. So you are definitely going to want to keep one of these axes on your base going into the future. Next up, we have the trivial gift of 10 tangents, which opens up into the D10. And a D10 is just a short way of saying a 10-sided die. And one thing that you may notice instantly from opening up the D10 is that it has a randomized color. And there are actually over 200 different colors that the D10 can be, with an ultra rare gold color that actually turns the numbers of the die into white. Now, while I don't know the exact rarity for the golden D10, I do know that it is pretty rare, and it's going to take a lot of D10 openings in order to get to it. Next up, we have the first ever Link's Logic gift, that being the Twinkly gift, which opens up into the Magenta Icicle Lights. Now, the Magenta Icicle Lights have actually been in the game file since 2016, but just never got around to releasing. And unfortunately, since 2016, exploiters have figured out ways to bring these lights into the game, which is why you will see them on some players' bases and in the economy. However, now there is finally a way to obtain these lights legitimately, and also a way to obtain the box variant of these lights, which were previously unattainable. So I know that some of you may be disappointed at what this gift is, but I think it's a very good thing to finally provide a legit way to obtain these lights. And I hope the same thing can be done for other unreleased items in the future. Alright, next up we have the gift of spooky knowledge, which opens up into the Frankenstein book. And this book, being called Frankenstein, is obviously just a parody of the Frankenstein book, which was written in the 1800s. And the reason why we're getting a spooky gift in the Christmas event is because my friend Apton actually made the book and submitted it for Halloween, and when it wasn't added, I made a gift for it, and then we submitted it together as a Christmas item. And finally, we have the rugged gift, which opens up into the ATV. And as a quick recap, the ATV is a one-seater vehicle with no bed space that can go very fast and has very good handling. And I actually made a completely separate video just about the ATV, so if you want to go check that out, I'll link it in the description down below and on the end screen. Anyways, that's it for all of the 2024 Christmas gifts. Let me know what you thought about this Christmas event as a whole down in the comments down below, and for now, this is going to be it for me, so have a Merry Christmas, and goodbye!